Well, as a gamer, I grew up like every other guy, just wanting to game, and strict parents couldn't really go out the house that much, so I started gaming, and yeah, I've just been collecting since. Sometimes I think my medical career was to pay for my gaming. I have custom controllers. This is a normal PS4. Came with the PS4 I bought with my first, not first salary, but when I was an intern, a junior doctor that I've skinned and modded nicely. It's got a skin on there, and when I don't know when the light bar lights up, this is not charged up, but it just shows really nicely there, like a zombie hands coming out. Then this is just some. Actually, I got this from a guy at BT Games. It was on their shelf. No one really has these, and they're like, I'm like, are you using this? And he's like, no. So I'm like, can I have it? He just gave it to me. It's a little Agent 47. You guys who are gamers will know. And this is my pride and joy. This carried me through a lot of years of gaming. It's an Elite controller, which is a modded controller for those of you who don't know. So you have your 4 buttons here, and it's for shooters. So your buttons actually click onto the back there. So it comes with this, whoops, little layout here. So your face buttons actually, how's it? It's that way actually. You just click them in, and you have your 4 face buttons on the back, so I never have to leave these. And what's cool about this is an entirely magnetic system. There's your different sizes. If I don't like the size and length of a stick, just pull it out. Just put on a different one. Likewise with the D-pad, which is also known as the directional pad. This is more for fighting games. And likewise, if you want to play something like Sonic and old school, you just pop it back in. I actually ordered this shell from Amazon. It was, I think it was 200, but I just thought since it's given me so many years of gaming and fun, I'd give it a little bit of a Christmas present. Oh, and for just fun fact, there's actually the up button stopped working. So I ordered some screwdrivers from Amazon, and I opened the whole system, and on the back of that up button to make it work again is a little piece of, that plastic that comes in a pull box? The plastic that comes in a pull when you pop out the pulls? I cut it and just put it on there, and it was the fix. And I think these retail for 4,000, but there's a new one out now. But I'm still happy with my older one. Eh? Favorite game of all time, I think Dark Souls. It really, if you read one of my other reviews in ILL, it's not really a review, it's just my background. I talk about perseverance and persistence of gaming, of the old school. Games were much harder than they were today. Everything is instant gratification, but Dark Souls makes you work for your win. It really does. And you guys, if you're watching this, you definitely gamers and you definitely got Dark Souls. And you definitely have a lot of moments where you just put the game off and you're like, I can't finish this. Or you hate the game because it's that difficult, but that's one of my favorites. At the moment, I'm playing Call of Duty competitively, so yeah, that's good. And you can't beat the old school Sega Mega Drive classic Sonic the Hedgehog. I've never really been a big fan of Mario. I still like Sonic. I'm gonna hurt some people by saying that, but that's one of those things, right? Yeah. Gaming is, it still needs to, we still need to come together with gamers. I see a lot. I'm part of the community of Call of Duty gamers on Facebook, and there's a lot of war between everybody in gaming. It's who's better. It's not coming together to cooperate and have fun. It's always about who's better and who's the better player, and that we work against each other when we do that. I think maybe it's something within our community that it's like that, but we need to be more together as people and play together as gamers and stop comparing ourselves. Because once we do that, we'll be better. Um, and that's why the competitive. I was just reading right now before you guys came along to interview me on the internet. It's when you look at online gaming competitions, the turnout compared to international is minimal. We get probably 100 to 150 for the turnout. Overseas, they get thousands of people, and I think that's because their egos are not bruised by others claiming to be better and stuff like that. We just need to work together. And with me reviewing games, it's not about me being the best. It's about me providing information for you to make it worth your time to buy this game. Because, I mean, now that COVID-19 is here and all of us are at home, what else do we have? And also, money has dropped. People are not working as they used to. Some people are being retrenched, and a lot of people are turning to gaming. So, what makes this game worth its value? And that's why reviewing is important today. Because, I mean, a game comes out tomorrow, it's 1,000 rand. What makes it worth your 1,000 rand? Are you going to take the gamble and just, buy it, spend your 1,000 rand, and just be stuck with a game where you don't know where your next game purchase is going to be? And that's why reviewing is important. And sure, there's hundreds of gamers that are better than me, but not many analyze it like I do. They'll play it and you'll be good at it, and sure, but you have to analyze a game. There's different levels of a game, and you need to know, like me as a medical practitioner, I explain things to people about their symptoms and signs of their disease, or what's wrong with them. Likewise, it's what I do with games. I break it down into little bite-sized pieces for you to understand. So yeah, I think that's where we are in the country, and we're coming along slowly, but we're getting there. And that's why YouTube is a nice medium to get our word out internationally. I was looking at my stats the other day. A lot it's a 50-50% view between South African audience and American audience. And for some time the American audience had higher viewers on my channel. And that's because of it being open. When you hear my accent, you'll hear I'm South African, and you'll be like, oh, I'm a South African gamer. Why should I listen to another South African? I'd rather listen to an American. And we need to get that mentality out, because that's the problem. Because Americans aren't the best at everything. I mean, you look at our gamers, our pro gamers, we suffer with a lot of lag when we play. Now, lag, for those of you who don't understand, is, how do I say, if you're playing or you're typing something, or you're using the internet. So it's a lot to get into the mind of someone who doesn't understand. But what it is if I shoot a gun, and the speed at which that bullet, so here's my little man, there's my bullet. So if I have bad lag, my bullet will go like this. Boom. So from the time I shoot till the time that bullet hits that man is much slower for a South African than an American who has a super fast internet connection. Bam. That's it. So we have to actually compensate with our playing in order to be better. So if we can compete internationally with lag like that, we are actually better gamers that just need to come together. And yeah.